What's up, guys? TCK here. I'm hitting you up with a video. I know, it's been a while. Another classic direct upload from the DoubleCrossKing himself. This video is just going to be a big ass catch-up video. I have one more final to go, so I want to get this video. For some reason, I'm not starting for that one last final. Whatever, don't care. Let's talk about a bunch of wrestling that I watched and of what you should go check out. First off, Chikara. I fucking love Chikara. Go watch Chikara. The more it seems like as Chikara just goes on, it seems like it seems day by day it becomes less and less of a it's not for everyone promotion. It's just good. It's just fun. Like really, just good. It's really, really good. I'll go through. Let's see. I have a list of stuff. I've done a Charge of Clash. I didn't. Cotton and Cauldron Heat review. Let's see. Cotton. Because I see Lost Souls. This is Cotton and Cauldron Heat. This was the February 19th show. It was good. It was a good show. I enjoyed it. Some intense stuff between Brody Lee and Sugar Dunkerton. Pretty decent tag title match. Quack and Saw versus the Petite. Clutch and Doom. Clutch and Doom I actually really enjoyed. Great segment with Tim Donst and Jigsaw. Some solid undercard stuff. Quack versus Green Ant. Great. Great opener. Love the World of Sports style wrestling, and then I thought it was a really great main event with the Fire Ant Soldier Ant versus Claudio and Tersus, and the promo that Eddie Kingston cut leading into the next Chikara shows. Operation Big Freeze. This is actually a show that I you don't need to get. The main story progression was involved Icarus and Tim Donst and the BDK King of Trios selection stuff. There was some good wrestling on it, but it kind of lacked something, so I don't blame people too much for skipping this show. Creatures from the Tar Swamp, however, I will yell at you for skipping this show because this is a great fucking show. Double main event kicked ass. Quack and Saw versus the Colony was a so well done Technico versus Technico tag match. It's not even funny. And then Eddie Kingston versus Claudio was pretty damn great. Good God, I can't wait for whenever their official blow-off matches. It's just, oh good lord. Oh, insanity. And then there's King of Trios. What more can be said about King of Trios? It kicked ass this year. As much as I enjoyed the junk from last year involving BDK type stuff, and also Team Big Japan, I kind of missed having a Big Japan presence. But cool stuff. Yeah, King of Trios ruled. Generico versus Waltman. Match of the year, maybe for me right now. I haven't seen Mercedes versus Orsini, but yeah, I'll watch that eventually. I'm sure I won't be surprised if it impresses me quite a bit. By the way, that people I trust are praising it. So yeah, King of Trios ruled. Sweetness. What else? What do I want to talk about next? Ring of Honor shows. Everyone knows that 9th anniversary show was whatever. They haven't Haven't gotten the March shows. WrestleMania weekend shows, however, both really fun. I was kind of down on Ring of Honor. They felt kind of. I would say the Eddie Edwards title win made a huge difference for me. It felt like they were. I don't want to blame them feeling stale on Roderick Strong. I really don't. But there was something going on in the company that just threw me off. And then Eddie got the belt, and I thought these WrestleMania weekend shows came off really well. Night 1, a very intense card. But Night 2, I appreciated Night 2 being a bit of a lighter card. It's almost easier to sit through. Plus, Night 2 had a great-ass opener. Kings of Wrestling versus Colin O'Reilly. Really, really great opener. My match of the weekend was Kings of Wrestling versus Wrestling's Greatest Tag Team. Heat. Tag wonderfulness. Loved it. And second favorite match was probably Briscoes versus Anax. Like Sean Carlson Zero has said, like kind of blood, almost old school blood feudish type stuff here. Briscoes are fun in this kind of heel type thing. Just great, really enjoyable. People always say that neither of the Briscoes could main event. If you ask me, Jay could. If Mark was to ever go away and kind of be forgotten in the, if Mark Briscoe was to ever be forgotten by ROH fans, go ahead and give Jay the belt. If you need him to, because I think he's someone who could hold the belt. If you ask me. And Ring of Honor, Ring of Honor's doing its thing. I really liked how the WrestleMania weekend shows came off, and that kind of helped get me back into it since Final Battle. And only before that there was Only the Strong Survive was a real standout show. I did enjoy that, but WrestleMania weekend just felt, I don't know, something about WrestleMania weekend felt good. What else have I watched? Draggate USA United We Stand was what it was. Tozawa versus Hulk was great. Then it's the second match on the card. Blah, that makes me sad. You guys saw my Big Japan Death Vegas review. You know how much I enjoy that show. You know how much I want to watch so much more Big Japan. It's not even funny. Chikara and Big Japan are by far my favorite promotions in the world at the moment. So, gotta watch more of that. Speaking of Big Japan, let's watch some stuff that featured Sekimoto, Daisuke. First, CZW Best of the Best. This was a great freaking tournament. My main complaints were in the non-tournament stuff, being the 6-man all-belts match. I just felt they downplayed Devin Moore's title win. Honestly, they honestly could have just waited until their show the next afternoon to do Devin Moore versus the Ego 1-on-1 and have Devin Moore win the belt. I would have rather preferred that. But they got it on iPay-per-view, which I guess makes it special in its own way. Yeah, that's that. Tournament was great. Callahan was awesome. Adam Cole is such a good heel compared to his face stuff. Such a good heel compared to his face. It's not even funny. He's basically a up-to-date Shawn Michaels. I also saw CZW 12. That was pretty good. Moxley versus Ego, good, very good. Main event was fun with Briscoes and Philly's Most Wanted. Adam Cole cuts a great fucking promo. I really enjoyed that promo. The way he delivered it, leading to a match with Pinky Sanchez that went a bit too long. Yeah, but that's what it is. Hell, CZW 12 even had a little Chikara segment on it. the dance thing. Yeah. So yeah, Best of the Best was really great. Callahan versus Sekimoto was mind blowing for the time it went. the way I've become less keen on certain kickouts. I'm still not sure about some of the kickouts here, but at the end I think it came off pretty damn great. Yeah, Best of the Best was, I actually recommend the entire show, Best of the Best that CZW did this past April. Came off great stuff. Another show from that same day, April 9th, WXW had a US show that was shown on iPay-per-view. Kruzig, I'm not gonna lie, not completely done watching this show. But there was a pretty decent opener with Emil Satoshi and then Gargano, Gatz, and Taylor. Was what it was. Callahan and Bad Bones was what it was for the time. Trying to do the strong style thing didn't come off that well, but hey, Callahan doing his thing was enjoyable, and Bad Bones was the decent guy to do it against. What was the match I made it up to? There was also Necro Butcher versus Carsten Beck. When Necro Butcher works like a certain style that you've seen against the likes of, say, Samoa Joe and Low Ki, even if he can't go at that intense of a match, if he works, there's a certain way that Necro can wrestle that I really enjoy. Basically, strong style. Basically, a modified strong style for his the way he moves. This wasn't quite that. No, it's blah. A low point of the card so far. That's that. Apparently, there's a Cole and O'Reilly versus Leaders of the New School match that I had yet to see. Oh yeah, by the way, Zack Sabre Jr. looked freaking good at Best of the Best, and good luck to him on this weekend's Noah excursion in Europe. Yeah, he's facing Kenta, and that could be a big freaking deal, and could come off very well. The way, now that I've seen a bit more of his style, especially as a singles wrestler, his style can totally work with Kenta's. I think he can almost act as a Nakajima to Kenta, basically. Modified version of Nakajima to Kenta. So, there's that. Of what I've seen so far of Chris, there was this big man tag that I fucking adored. I don't know why, but I really liked it. It was Michael Elgin and Johnny Moss, a less jacked Johnny Moss. I've seen some Johnny Moss stuff from like 2009, like FWA stuff, and he just looked roided out like a motherfucker. Maybe I'm pretty sure I remember him looking just roided out. And then here he looked much normaler. So it was Elgin and Moss versus Brody Lee and Big Van Walter. Big Van Walter's a good 370, 380. He's a big fucking dude. And Brody Lee, people know how big he is. Elgin is fucking up. He's a small van. And Johnny Moss is when Johnny Moss is your smallest guy, you've got some big fucking dudes in there. And they just did awesome big man spots. There was dives in this match, and it was so cool. It's like, if you're gonna go check out that WXW show, go watch that big man match. It's just cool, and it's so cool. And Big Van Walter's rather good for his size. I already enjoy Elgin and Brody, but Big Van Walter was cool, and Moss did just fine. The only reason Moss didn't stand out is because he wasn't as big as the rest of them. That's the only reason he stood out the least. Is that all I got to talk about? Kurt Russell reunion 2, cool. Davey versus Low Ki was really, I really like that match because Davey toned down things, didn't go overboard, and that's what I really liked. Soon I will do a video talking about my thoughts on what could happen with the 12 Large Summit in Chikara that will decide the first singles champion. Also, I'll probably talk about DDE4 at some point, but I need to get shit done. Alright, DoubleCrossKing, stay classy, y'all.